Hey everyone, this is going to be a comparison video between two of the fastest smartphones in the world, the OnePlus 3 and the LG V20. So let's get started by powering both these phones on at the same time. Now the V20 is the world's first phone on Android N 7.0. OnePlus 3 still in Marshmallow, but once it's upgraded to Android N, I will provide an update video. OnePlus 3, one of the things that differentiates it from other phones is that it's 6 gigabytes of RAM. So yeah, really a lot there. The LG V20 has 4. Both do share the same processor with Snapdragon 820. So you see here V20 first one to load. Alright, so let's go over to the app page and make sure everything's closed out. We're good, and we are good. Alright, so first up everyone is going to be Temple Run 2. So I have done a couple of practice tests before filming this. Have a good idea of which one is faster. As you hear, the V20 first one to load up. And we'll be doing a lot more than just opening up apps. We're going to be looking at like fingerprint scanner, web browsing, multitasking, and more. Alright, so V20 there. Next up is going to be CNN. Alright, so V20 here. This one is a slower app. Sometimes it just takes a while. Usually it's not this slow, but it's going to give it a couple more seconds on the V20. Just to make sure that it's working properly. Alright. Check out some more iFunny. Alright, so this again looks like, yep, V20, YouTube. Alright, that one looked fraction of a second faster, OnePlus 3. Calculator, about the same. Clock, again about the same. eBay. LG. Asphalt 8. So looking at another game here. Both phones rear-facing 60 megapixel cameras, although on the LG you have dual cameras. So you see here again faster on the LG. And this is the same version of everything. Front-facing camera of 8 megapixels versus 5 on the LG. Alright, let's check out a few more and then move on to other stuff. Photos. So that looked a little faster on the OnePlus. Alright, sorry about that guys, just got a pop-up notification, didn't want being displayed. But anyways, next up is ESPN. Alright, so ESPN next. And this is one of those really slow loading apps, but actually today it was pretty fast. Normally slower than that. Settings. Very close on both. And I did run an Antutu benchmark here. So you see a score of 145,775 on OnePlus 3 versus 144,955 on the LG. Now let's do some web browsing. Alright, so we're going to go to some sites I have not been to. We'll do NC. I think that's North Carolina. NC dot. Okay, I guess we'll go to rr.com, whatever that is. Alright, so that looked faster on OnePlus 3. Let's do Columbia. And then we'll do Columbia University after this. Alright, so it actually just led to a Google search. Let me try it again. We'll do Columbia University. Alright, so columbia.edu. And it looked a little faster, I think, on the on the LG. Let me just do a couple more. Again, a couple I have not been to. Let's do Harvard. harvard.edu. All right, so Harvard University right here. Really, really close on both. Might have been a draw there. Let's do Princeton. And then after this, guys, we're looking at fingerprint scanner, multitasking, and a few other things. God, I gotta do a better job typing here so it doesn't waste time. All right, so this will be the last one, Princeton University. All right, so that one faster on the V20. All right, so let's move on to some other stuff. Let's do fingerprint scanner. Now, fingerprint scanner on OnePlus 3 is right here. Personally, I like the placement a lot more. On the V20, it is on the back. But nonetheless, let's do a test between the two. So guys, the fingerprint scanner on the OnePlus 3 is the best I've ever used. Absolutely nothing that even comes close. I mean, the V20 is still excellent. It's still better than like probably like 75% of phones that I have that have fingerprint scanners, but OnePlus 3 is number one. Now, I don't know how good is actual like security and stuff in terms of speed. Oops. Yeah, you don't have to press down on either one of them, but so I'm just resting my finger on both. But yeah, you can tell OnePlus 3 definitely best fingerprint scanner. Let's do some multitasking. All right, so let's go back to the beginning. Let's do temp run 2. So it looks like it is going to be started for both phones. And as you see here, again, it is faster loading up on the V20. All right, let's do some more. CNN. All right, so that one clearly going through OnePlus 3. Looks like it's completely restarting here on the LG V20. All right, so that was easy win there for the OnePlus 3. YouTube. Again, faster there on the OnePlus 3. Let's do Asphalt 8. So yeah, guys, what I found from these two phones, or rather what I found for the V20, is that it does excellent at pretty much everything. Multitasking, not the best at. I mean, it's still really fast, but you know, it's not the best. Maybe in future updates they'll improve that a little bit. That was about the same. Photos. Again, tiny bit faster on OnePlus 3. And last 1 and 2. Yeah, so, I mean, a lot of them were ties, but there were a few where OnePlus 3 was faster. So let's go into more of the specs, and I'll talk about some of the design. So, in terms of camera, both 60 megapixel rear. You have dual camera on the V20. 8 megapixels versus 5 for front-facing. Actually, I think I already covered some of that. 64 gigabytes, no micro SD card support on OnePlus 3. 64 gigabytes, and you do have micro SD card support on the LG V20. 3,000 capacity battery on OnePlus 3 and 3,200 on the LG V20. Also, the V20 battery is removable. Again, 6 gigabytes of RAM versus 4. Both have Snapdragon 820. Both USB-C at the bottom. Now, the OnePlus 3, really good deal, starting at around $400. The V20 starting around $700. And also, so the V20 does have this always on screen display. Actually, we're going to turn off the screen. So you see the always on screen display is up here at the top, and it's actually a secondary screen. Haven't even covered this in the video yet, but really cool feature. We'll do an actual video of that in the future, but again, that's on all the time, even when your phone screen is on. So it's not always on. It's not an always on display. It's also used for other stuff. But nonetheless, very cool feature there. And so in terms of build quality, I will say I think that the V20 does feel a little bit more premium. I mean, both these phones, metal, aluminum, but kind of, I mean, they're both pretty good designs. The V20 doesn't have that issue like the G5 did where it just felt really cheap. This much better feeling. And both these phones do have a headphone jack. Alright everyone, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe for more like this in the future, and thanks again for watching.